These guys, did you hear that?
These guys.
These guys, that sounds very discriminatory. Are you discriminating against us? Well, you came up here and you said these guys, is that like a discriminatory? Oh, Lord. Does that mean it's true or what?
You gotta get enough attention when I was growing up or what?
I'm not the one seeking attention.
You like to be the star of the show, don't you?
I was just asking questions.
You know
Looking in the
what's
library.
court, right?
Huh?
You know how many cases I've beat in Harris County?
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. So if you try to arrest me, it's gonna be an unlawful arrest, you understand that?
Did I arrest you?
I'm saying if you try to, if I don't leave.
The handcuffs ain't on you, so just chill out.
I'm
You'll
chill,
be all right.
I'm calm as hell.
You'll be alright.
And you're the one who just has an attitude.
I don't know what
You did when you came up here.
Alright, whatever you say.
Yeah, because I'm the boss.
Static on that one is a body cam.
I ain't calling you shit.
Yeah, you told me that. Ooh, that was rude. Mr. I don't wear a name tag.
Yeah, it's broken.
Then that means you have to verbally identify.
Hey guys, we're at the Houston Library. We're asking where the law library is at.
Okay,
Apparently,
badge number.
that's an issue. This officer refuses to identify. He's wearing no identification at all.
I don't want to approach you because I don't want you to try to get a ball on me and say I approach you because
He finally turned on his body camera and had an issue with that.
yeah, he probably sits down on the job all the time, guys.
Relax, relax.
Yeah, you look at that.
Traffic.
We'll see where it goes. It sounds like we're waiting on the gentleman that work at the library. We're having a discussion with the library's director right now. I have their information on my static, and I'll put that later.
Hey, you want to hear a joke, officer?
Mm-hmm.
No? We don't know.
So far, he's assumed that we were asked to leave, which we weren't. He's definitely trying to push a trespassing situation.
Absolutely. When they know they can't trespass in a public building unless you go right into the hall.
We've been nothing but polite and courteous the entire time.
And they just ran that door and stood there right there. Let's see what the problem is. What have they done?
And she's been super nice. She's just enforcing some ill-informed rules.
They just don't understand what the rule on this.
Poor training. They're training people to do the wrong thing, which is
Yeah, well, they don't
bad.
understand that the laws apply here, not rules.
Not feelings. There's no need for all of that. I don't know, did he say exactly where the library was located?
I don't think so. I have to go back and check the footage.
Yeah.
I think he said, well, I think there might be one at the courthouse, but they should have some sort, they don't have law books at that side, so I figured they might have some over here.
Yeah, because that's all nonfiction. Our fiction, yeah.
Yeah, this guy's got an attitude. I don't know why he has such an attitude. You know, they say they only hire cops with an IQ of like 30. So that's why. These days are probably too smart to become police officers.
No doubt about that. It's really sad. We've got some beautiful books in that history library, and they won't let us video that, show it to you guys. There's some amazing stuff in there. This building alone is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's
Well,
absolutely
except for
gorgeous.
the annex that was built on later, but
What a lovely statue.
it's kind of funny.
This is the Houston Public Library.
All this stuff is out of the box, and the rest of this building was hand built. We'll see where they go with this, guys. So if you're just joining, police officers in there with the director of the library and 2 other library individuals who identified themselves earlier. And they're trying to decide if they want to
Thank you, Deb. I appreciate that.
attempt a trespass.
I'll get somebody else's comments in here. Well, see, they don't understand that I've beaten trespassing laws in public buildings, so if they try to.
That's a good
trespass,
citizen over there,
it's gonna be
just in
so
case you're
much.
coming from another channel.
Because I'm gonna go back in front of the judge, and we're gonna do this all over again, giving me more civil rights litigation against the city of Houston and this officer. So, oh man, it's gonna be so.
You guys
much
just
fun,
won't
guys.
stop.
They just don't understand what the law is, and it's sad that we have law enforcement enforcing feelings and not enforcing law.
We're going with the old close the office and avoid everybody.
You gotta identify yourself, officer. I need your name so I can forward you that body camera. You're not gonna give it to me?
All right. So
They just-
the library director, we need to FOIA her cell phone as well. She was taking video of us.
Hey, let's see if we can get him upstairs.
Oh, yes. If there's one thing this fat man can do, it's go down the stairs.
Dude, why won't this not identify him? Let me try to waste his phone number.
I want to get his car. We can figure out what unit he's in.
I don't know why they're not going to identify themselves. I mean, public employees are not going to identify themselves.
If he's not going to identify that way, we'll identify his unit.
No, we're just.
You want to go that way and I'll go this way, figure out which way his car's at? Alright guys, that guy's trying to skate on identifying himself. So we'll figure out what unit he's in. That way we can FOIA request who's on duty and what's going on. We're gonna end up with a revisit here, no doubt. In case you're just coming in, Houston Public Library. They wouldn't let us into one room. We tried to ask questions of their library director and they proceeded to call the police on us, try and get us trespassed. And they just all turned tail and left. The officer who came in refused to identify himself. Took 3 or 4 times to get him to turn on his body camera, which he did in the bathroom, which was kind of creepy. I have a sneaking suspicion that they're going to leave the building and head over there, but I'm trying to find his shop so that we can identify him by his car. Good citizen news came out this entrance. So maybe he's got him. Yeah, I got a car over here. There goes 45232. Let's see if I can catch up with good citizen. Is that the parking garage for this building?
Huh?
Is that the parking garage for these buildings? No? Do these buildings... Do these...
One parking garage is in there.
Okay. Because if you go down here to the lower floors, does that connect to the parking garage, or is this building...
No, they don't have no parking garage here.
Oh, okay.
So everybody uses
Oh, that one over there? Okay, thank you. Is there an officer in that? Okay. Oh, that's why it was, oh, these guys saw us earlier walking by.
Probably. That's probably why. Yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't get it with disrespect. I'm gonna sit here and watch the light.
Yeah.
Make sure it's down. He's still in there somewhere trying to look for it.
Go and take pictures at places that haven't been kicked out of yet. If you want to wait for him to come on out and see if he'll identify himself, that'd be great.
No, he's not gonna identify himself. He's not even wearing a name badge.
No.
He could have just bought that costume online and a fake badge. How's he
For real, that badge did not look real. And if that's the quality of badges HPD is buying their officers right now, come on.
Yeah, it looks fake.
Dude, it looked like it was stamped out of a freaking Cracker Jack box, yo. How's it going? How's it going? Nothing much, brother. Nothing much. Yeah, so this was 2000. Sorry, guys. I'm grabbing a little bit of the info. I was speaking with that gentleman about upstairs. Hope it doesn't lose your interest. This is named after a librarian, the original librarian of Houston. It's a research library. You'll see on my static video, the architecture in here is absolutely gorgeous. Most of it was built in the 20s, so I'm figuring it's mostly plaster. We were not asked to leave. This is a public area, ma'am.
This is not a public area. This is not a public area.
So you can actually get a free audio tour of it, but we're not allowed to have a video tour of it. We're definitely gonna have a revisit on this one, guys. We'll pull up the static footage and get that up for you soon. And I hope you all appreciate this. Well, Don Quixote at his best. We have a civil rights display upstairs, but don't understand the civil rights. Come on. You can ask me all you want, ma'am. This is a public area. I'm looking at public information. There's no reason to be like that. It's just ugly. Ask me to leave. You know that ain't gonna work. All I do is turn around and stay. It looks like historically many of the library directors have been women. That's pretty cool. And this is the lady it's named after. Awesome. All right. All right, guys, we're hoping to, man, all the Don Quixote references in here is just so ironic. All right, I'm gonna join up with Citizen. We'll see what's up. Officer refused to identify himself. Typical bullshit. Citizen's waiting out by the shop outside, seeing if that's actually his. What do they have here? Looks like, yeah, the stair entrances, restrooms, definitely exiting places. I think it's all for wheelchair accessibility, I do believe, is why the extra was put in. So, all right. I guess maybe we'll sit down and have a latte and wait for Officer No Name to show back up.
I like that phone.
No. Yeah, they're all hidden back. This has got to be him.
Yeah, and one of the subs said that was him
Okay.
from earlier when we in the last live stream.
Okay. I wasn't quite sure.
Yeah, he said we could see it at the 2 hour and 30-minute mark.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a citation mark right here, guys. You gonna go get what's in the on the CAD?
Yeah. Hey, my camera's not that great. Why don't you go ahead and grab it? Oh, wait. No, I am on the right camera. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm going to try and get us in here and we'll see what this call was. Looks like it's fairly well. It's been emptied off. So there he is. I'm returning back to normal view. Get that zoom taken out of there. Hope it's not too choppy, guys. We're just here for Officer No Name, waiting for him to identify himself. If one of the subs could put in HPD's phone number, they'd probably be able to figure out. Oh, actually, he's conveniently got the phone number to call right on his there we go, guys. Not that I'd encourage you to call and let them know, but just in case you would want to call, they put the phone number on the car. With the car number and license plate of the officer who refused to identify himself.
He said, "Oh, these guys," and he walked upstairs. Like, you know who I am? So to say, "Oh, these people." So
Many groups in the history of our country have been grouped together as those people.
we just like to video of other places, other things.
Things that we pay for? Things that you pay for?
Kind of like Universal. What?
The Toya?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Right. Man, this is a nice place to troll. I mean, I'm sure it's got its moments, but it's well, it's an eclectic group. There's a lot of different
They
type.
probably deal with a lot of homeless.
Yeah, definitely being a public plaza in place.
I'm not sure, but I think it's a nursing home close by. So
Okay.
when
Well,
they release them, they come.
well, and I noticed that the library, if you've got a card, you can actually get tablets and
They got good sources and stuff.
yeah, for people to stay in contact with their families and stuff.
You can go in the library and get a passport.
That's pretty amazing.
They got a passport office up in there, so I don't know if that's
Really? Maybe this is where I'll come to get mine renewed. It's a whole lot better than the one in Galveston. But yeah, we're gonna move on. But
Okay,
hey,
okay.
thank you.
Bye.
You guys have a
Good
beautiful
day.
day. Officer No Name. Simple name. That's all we ask. Identify yourself. Barking orders, telling us we're trespassing. How's it going, man?
Crazy security code. Just remember that. Look at that.
Any security call. That's what I'm doing.
How's it going? Well, apparently he's doing an investigation to try and find his name.
If I refuse to participate, then you're illegal.
This is a public space, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This is public.
Like to say loudly, I cannot wish to participate.
Now we get to walk his beat with him. He seems to have lost his name somewhere, and we're trying to help him find it. Yeah, his badge fell off, and his name tag fell off, all sorts of things. Violating his own code. How many subs you got in the room?
About 500. Watching this idiot. Us follow around this idiot. I'm getting paid to follow this idiot around.
The phone number to ask for his name is on the back fender, along with the identification number on the front fender.
Why won't he give it to me?
I don't know.
I don't know how to get it. You selling drugs?
Well, we do know how to get it. It's to ask. You're supposed to identify yourself.
You gotta figure it out, bro.
Oh, I knew it. He just admitted right here he sells drugs, bro.
Why don't you just identify who you are and be proud of what you do for work? I don't understand that. Hey, Darlene. Yeah, he just went live again when we were up.
I wanted you to say my name. Come on. Say it for me. You give me an orgasm. I dare you. Say it.
So
I want that orgasm. Come on.
we'll go ahead and walk it again. Shop 50414. Emergency and non-emergency numbers. Apparently he's a member of the 100 group but refuses to identify himself after telling us we were trespassing in a public library and then walking away.
I'm not doing what?
It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Apparently this is his beat, so everybody else leaves him be. He just sits here with his lights on. Guy's emergency lights going. He's had his emergency lights going out. Hey, good citizen, how long has he had his emergency lights going for non-emergency? At least an hour. I mean, it's got to be at least an hour. They were on when we came in earlier, running static footage. So he's sitting here blocking the commuter lane of traffic with his emergency lights on, wandering around. So if you're in the HOV lane, you have to move over because this officer is busy wandering around doing nothing, failing to identify himself. That's your dollars at work, blocking the road. For real. Coming off of right there. Like, just so we can see where this guy's parked with his emergency lights on during rush hour traffic. All right. For real. Right there, everybody coming off. I ain't from Houston, but different highways and whatnot coming down. This is the HOV lane in order to help cars move through downtown. This guy's been sitting here for an hour at least. He was in his car when we first came up. With his emergency lights on, nothing. If he's going to patrol the area, he can park his car somewhere else, like a parking spot. Looks like there's plenty available on the other side of the street. Now, this is what's wrong, man. Using resources to block rush hour traffic. No name. Refusing to ID upon request.
Suspicious call at the library's unusual behavior.
He refuses to identify. Oh, he got all mad at us, tried to trespass us for videotaping. Man, that building is beautiful.
I know. Did you see the one next to it, the Laura Addison? You guys see
Yeah, no, we went into the Laura Addison with all
Yes.
that beautiful. So we were videotaping that. And
That
then...
was unusual,
So yeah.
Lone Star fed fertilizer.
Yeah. No, apparently that was unusual activity, and now he's refusing to identify who he is. While his car's sitting there blocking the HOV lane. for an hour during rush hour traffic. Yeah. It's called sovereign citizenry.
That's right.
You're a sovereign citizen when you don't have to abide by the laws. What's the point in blocking the HOV lane during rush hour traffic? That's an HOV lane. It's got the triangle and single line coming right off the highway. Why are you blocking that during rush hour traffic? That seems disrespectful to the citizens. People trying to get home.
He doesn't care.
You don't care? You don't care to identify? You don't care about the citizens?
I didn't care about nothing.
Everybody got to drive around your car because you want to walk around in circles.
Coming out of that park.
There's parking spots right across the street. It's only an extra 10 steps. I don't think it hurt you. You've been doing pretty good.
No, he's got a personal problem.
You ain't got to park in the middle of traffic.
There's no calls coming through.
If I sat and parked right there, wouldn't you give me a ticket? Right? So you flex your own laws?
He just makes up the laws as he goes.
Oh, okay.
It's the kind
That's
of
got to be super convenient.
He's the kind of cop that runs through red lights with his lights on and turns them off.
Oh,
Emergency.
I'm familiar with the type.
I think I'm gonna call him Officer Penguin.
We can give him a cane. So. I hate how these things fade away. Yeah. He's not exactly towering over anybody, that's for sure. There may be a bit of an ego issue. The fact that he'd wander around without a name badge is insane. I don't think he's looking to get any stripes, that's for sure. Badge doesn't have the badge number on it either. I mean, are you actually an officer, or did you just pick that thing up at an auction and rebuild it?
He's not a police officer. He's shaking his head no. So he's not a police impersonator here, guys.
Man, I'll tell you what, dude.
He just stacks them up on top of each other. What an idiot.
I'm glad I had that Carl's Jr. earlier.
You guys, you really
If this keeps going, I may have to get some of that sauce off of my shirt. You guys gonna starve me out.
He says it's broken.
His name tag broke?
Yeah, he says his name tag's broken. You see that?
Did his larynx break? He seems to be speaking other words fine.
Maybe he doesn't remember his name.
Are you having an episode, sir? Possibly a seizure?
Do we have a psych patient? Are you a psych patient? You are? People are having to go around his car.
So yeah, people moving around his car because he's blocking traffic. This was before we got here, guys. He's been sitting here all day with his lights on. I shouldn't say all day. Well over an hour with his lights on in the HOV lane blocking traffic. When we came by earlier, he was just sitting there messing around on his computer. So, right there, those are cars trying to use this lane of traffic. And they're gonna have to move over. Because, see? Oh, yeah. There we go. Creating a traffic hazard because they have to move around this guy's parked vehicle. Uh-oh, here comes his buddy. I wonder if he'll identify. Hi, guys.
What's going on?
Nothing much. We're asking the officer for his name. He approached us earlier and we were asking him to identify himself and he refuses to identify himself, so... He's parked here in the HOV lane, has been for well over an hour. Car's been manipulating around him. Almost caused an accident.
Hey, Charles. Yes, what's up? I'm at the library. Yeah, I'm here. Yep. Yeah.
Can't wait till we get that ID from him.
Yeah, I know. That's fine.
That's all we've asked for.
We were done, dang gone. We just need his ID.
We just asked him to identify himself.
Don't have any name badge, no nothing.
Officer Frank.
Him?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Any other issues?
Yeah, what's yours?
Huh? Sergeant Richard.
Sergeant Richard and
Officer Montgomery.
Officer Montgomery? Corporal, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
did pretty
I'm
well.
Oh,
We just-
okay.
we just
I'm
got his
just
name.
trying to understand the stripes. Thanks.
Officer Frank.
Guys,
Where would we file complaints at?
Huh?
Where we're Travis.
Okay.
Cool.
thank you.
Thank you.
That's all we needed. Could have been over a long time ago, sir. Just identify.
Back up like a coward. Officer Franco's a coward.
All right, guys.
See, how long does it take for these guys to understand that what we're doing is not legal?
Not illegal.
Oh yeah, not illegal. My bad. Not illegal. It's not illegal. It's been a long day, guys. I'm just really exhausted.
Yeah. All right.
And we got one of those ghost vehicles here.
Got a ghost vehicle with our sergeant and our corporal.
I think he came. I think the corporal came from the City Hall. I think
Yeah.
I've seen him over there.
All right.
I don't need his badge number because now that the sergeant's there, or the sergeant was there,
I
and,
do believe it was 6.
Montgomery was there.
Yeah.
I got Montgomery's badge number.
So it'll all be foilable, I'm sure.
It's all gonna be foilable. It's gonna be really nice. It's gonna be really. He was saying that the only people that can trespass us is the security. So they don't understand that
The security cannot trespass us. They have no legal authority.
It's public property. Regardless of what security wants, if we're not breaking the law, there's nothing they can do about it. So this will have to be another one.
Here was Good Citizen, guys. You go over and check his channel out if you haven't already. Good Citizen News tonight, doing a little bit of library looking.
Comply and not resist our investigations, there'd be no issues. But these cops that just want to fail to identify, they don't want to do their
He didn't
job.
like that he couldn't trespass us, so
Yeah,
he
he
had to
didn't
stick his foot in the mud.
Yeah, and he
Pitch a
admitted to
fit.
smoking crack, doing drugs, drinking while on duty every day. I mean, like, come on. What kind of cop admits to doing that while on duty? Wait.
Yeah.
That's the most ridiculous thing you can do.
Yeah, he actually went in and washed his hands. I thought he was cleaning his hands to go to put his gloves on and go hands-on upstairs. I was kind of curious.
I don't know. They don't want us to.
But
They don't want us to exercise our rights.
his sergeant and corporal, they set him straight and let him know that he just needed to identify and that what he was doing was ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely stupid.
These are the weirdest walk signs ever.
I know. It is what it is, guys. All right, well,
All right.
we're gonna
Yeah.
get out of here. Yeah, the sergeant's probably shooting him out. It's okay, it's all gonna be on body camera.
Yeah, we'll pull you the body cam that he's got.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that body camera.
He turned it on in the bathroom too while he was washing his hands.
Yeah, I know.
Dear Lord.
Turned it on.
I hope we don't have to see his personality.
That would be probably the only part.
I actually don't think that has a zoom, so.
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, right. Man, they need a microphone.
All right, guys, I gotta get off of here before I say something totally ridiculous.
Hey, hold on. I told that officer, I was like, hey, come on, officer, I got some butthurt cream.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
say my name. I
yeah.
was like, say my name.
See,
I was like, that'll get
his
the fuck out.
conversation's going downhill fast.
Man,
I've got my studio back up and rolling, but
all right, guys.
every day is a step. Tons of content on memory cards, guys. So,
We will be filing a complaint.
thanks for subbing. And as it goes, if you want change, you got to go out and get it.